Hello everyone, I am Patil AG, Assistant Professor at GEM College, Karad. Today we are going to learn about the JavaScript branching and looping statement. In the previous lecture, we see the branching statement. In the branching statement, there are the if statement, if-else statement and nested if statement. In the looping statement, there is a for statement, do-while statement and while statement. In the third lecture, we see the what is event and the event handlers. In the event, there are the four types of event. First one is the on-click event, on submit event, on mouse over and mouse out event, on key press and on load event. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about the dialog boxes. Let's see the content for the dialog boxes. First is the concept of the dialog boxes. Second is the type of dialog boxes. There are the three types. First one is the alert dialog box. Second is the confirmation dialog box, and third one is the prompt dialog box. Point is the dialog boxes. JavaScript support the three important types of the dialog boxes. These dialog boxes can be used to raise an alert or to get confirmation on any input or to have a kind of an input from the user. Here we will discuss each dialog box one by one. In the JavaScript, there are the three types of dialog boxes, and which are the alert, prompt, and confirmation. The first one is the alert dialog box. An alert dialog box is mostly used to give a warning message to the users. For example, if one input field requires entering some text, but the user does not provide any input, then as a part of validation, you can use an alert box to give a warning. Nonetheless, an alert box can still be used for the friendlier message. Alert box gives only one button, that is OK button, to select and proceed. Let's see the example for the alert dialog box. Tag HTML, tag head, script type is equal to text oblique JavaScript, function warn. In this function, I used the alert dialog box. Alert in simple bracket double quotation. This is a warning message. Quotation complete bracket semicolon. Document dot write. This is a warning message. End of the script. Slash head slash body tag p. Click the following button to see the result. End of the tag p. Tag form. Tag input type is equal to button. Value is equal to click me. On click is equal to one. End of the form, end of the body, end of the HTML. Let's see the output for this program is click the following button to see the result, that is the click me button. It's having the value click me. When you are clicking on this button, that time you will see this alert dialog box. In this alert dialog box, this is a warning message. This is the symbol which can by using this symbol we can identify this is the alert box. The symbol is it's a triangle, and in the triangle there is an exclamatory mark. The symbol is the only the warning message or a alert dialog box, and alert dialog box only one contain the button, and it's calling OK. When you are clicking on the OK, then it proceeds. The next dialog box is a confirmation dialog box. A confirmation dialog box is mostly used to take users consent on any option. It displays a dialog box with two buttons, OK and cancel. In alert dialog box, there is only one button, which is a OK button. But in the confirmation, there is two buttons, which are the OK and cancel. If the user clicks on the OK button, the window method confirm will return true. If the user clicks on the cancel button, then confirm returns false. You can use the confirmation dialog box as follows. Let's see the example of the confirmation dialog box. Tag HTML, tag head, script type is equal to text oblique JavaScript, function get confirmation. This is the name of the function. Where retval is equal to confirm, do you want to continue? If retval is equal to true, document.write, user want to continue, return true. Else document.write, user does not want to continue, return false. The next dialog box is the prompt dialog box. The prompt dialog box is very useful when you want to pop up a text box to get user input. Thus, it enables you to interact with the user. The user needs to fill in the field and then click OK. This dialog box is displayed using a method called a prompt, which takes two parameters. First is a label which you want to display in the text box, and a default string to display in the text box. This dialog box has two buttons, OK and cancel. If the user clicks on the OK button, the window method prompt will return the entered value from the text box. If the user clicks the cancel button, the window method prompt returns null. Let's see the example for the prompt. Let's see the example from the prompt dialog box. Tag HTML, tag head, tag title, JavaScript prompt method, slash title, script. In the script, here the JavaScript code is started. Function fun, where a is equal to prompt, simple bracket, double quotation, enter some text, quotation complete, comma, double quotation, become IT, quotation complete, bracket complete, semicolon. If in simple bracket a is not equal to null, curly brace open, document dot get element by id in simple bracket double quotation para, quotation complete, bracket dot inner html is equal to double quotation welcome to, quotation complete, concatenation operator, that is plus a, semicolon. Two times curly brace is completed, and end of the head tag. Body tag is started here. Tag h1 style is equal to double quotation color red, quotation complete. Hello everyone. End of the tag h1. h2 example of the prompt dialog box. Tag h2 is closed here. After the tag h2, tag input type is equal to double quotation button, quotation complete, value is equal to in double quotation click me, on click is equal to fun in simple bracket and simple bracket is open and close here, quotation complete, end of the input tag, and tag is closed. After the input tag, there is the tag p, id is equal to in double quotation param, tag p is closed here, end of the tag body, end of the html. In this example, let's see the JavaScript code. In the JavaScript code, there is a one variable. Its name is a variable. It's having the value is a prompt dialog box. The prompt dialog box. In the prompt dialog box, there is one message. Enter some text. If you not entering any text, the by default value for the text is the become IT. If you enter the any text, that value which are entered by the user, which value is stored in the variable a. After the a, here the one condition, that is the condition is that a is not equal to, here the condition is checked. If the variable a is not null, then and then only the document dot get element by id para welcome to that message. What is a here? The a means the value which is entered by user. When you clicking on the click me button, then the on click event is occurred, and the function fun which is called. In the function fun, we see there is a one variable which is a variable, and it's having the value is entered by user, or by default value is the become IT. After the running the program, the output will be displayed as a hello everyone. This is the tag h1 which is having the color red. After that, the example of the prompt dialog box. Click me. That one is the button. When you are clicking on that button, then the on click event is occurred, and fun function is called when the on click event is occurred. So when you are clicking on the click me button, then the prompt dialog box is opened here. In this prompt dialog box, there is a enter some text, that one is the message, and there is a become IT, the text is displayed. If you want to take a become IT as a keep as it is, then you click on the OK, and if you want to change this text, then you can change the text, and after the changing the text, click on the OK. Here I am changing the text that one the HM College Karad. After the HM College Karad, I am clicking on the OK. After I am clicking the OK button, the welcome to HM College Karad, this message is displayed on my web browser. This is all about the prompt dialog box. In this lecture, we discuss about the concept of dialog boxes. In the dialog boxes, there are the three types. First one is the alert dialog box, second is the confirm dialog box, and third one is the prompt dialog box. In this lecture, we discuss about the symbolic representation for the dialog boxes. Also, we discuss about the syntax and the programs for the alert, confirm, and prompt dialog boxes.